Hello there, friend. Welcome to Start Early today. Hope you're doing well wherever you may be. How's your mindfulness practice? How's your sitting practice? How's your yoga meditation practice? How's your yoga nidra? How's your back? How's your body? How's your teeth? How's your smile? So practice smiling. Become a smile millionaire. I heard that from Yogananda. So make that your default facial structure. Just smile, opening up to the world. In smiling, there's more opportunity for the energies around you to become aligned with your inner truth. Because you're not in defense, you're not in calculation of shall I, shan't I, or is this good for me, not good for me? All is good, my friend. Just smile and approve. Approve of it. You don't need to marry it. Just approve of it. You catch my drift? You don't need to be with it all day. You just approve of it. Something triggers you. All is well. Just breathe and smile again. Just a calm smile, not a sarcastic grin. Just a slight lift on the sides of the mouth. Soften the throat and accept with the chest. And say, wow, that's pretty great. Thank you very much. So whatever circumstance, whatever curveball you might come across today, remember that there's a hidden message that is yet to be revealed by the future self. Okay? By the more compassionate self. For that is your future self. Each day we're shedding layers like an onion peel, and then layers of an onion. And then you'll find at the core, like the center of the tornado, that all is peace, that all is correct, and everything around you may whirl about, but at the center of your being you are safe. And to know this, that is the only thing you need to know before heading out, that you'll be pushed by the spirit from within. There's no need much fixing from without. If we're triggered by what seems to be wrong around you, you'll be tempted to act on it, but go back to your center instead. Go back to your breathing, go back to your center, and imagine light emanating from your chest. That all the wrongness that you see is from within. Sometimes we just need more centering, more alignment, more deep breaths, cleaner water, and maybe nutritious foods, clean foods, so as to not calcify our pineal, and so as to have a healthy gut microbiome. It's pretty simple. Just listen to Barbara O'Neill, Neil Brennan, or who's this one? He goes to Joe Rogan all the time. FoundMyFitness.com. Yeah. Just to get to learn about the cell. That the cell, if fed properly, does autophagy. It renews itself. Eat fresh garlic for it has allicin. These chemicals are really helpful for the cells. Have some nootropics. It'll help your brain. Shout out to AG1 Mud Water and Kachava. Because if you eat junk, you're creating a community of microorganisms in your gut, and it causes inflammation. and it wants more sugar all the time, and you become a zombie or a sheep or a slave of your cravings. It's not also good for your dental well-being, for it will make you behave a certain way, like an addict. But there's a higher being in you, one that is above cravings. So if you're feeling curious, try, what's the word? Try delaying your gratification. If you're used to always grabbing candy or cookie or pastry, time it. Eat once a day. I used to do 6 p.m., just one meal, 6 p.m. I don't know what, some might say it's not good, but whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. And it's pretty simple. Eat clean. Eat plants. Eat mushrooms. Eat avocados. Purple things, red things, orange things. One that looks like nature. Okay. If you want flavor, put pink Himalayan salt. Or garlic powder, I should say. Garlic powder is good. I've been putting it in my creations. A whole lot of garlic powder and rosemary. Brings out a lot of flavor. And coconut milk is so rich. Vegan miso is so rich too in umami-ness. So you just mix up coconut oil and I should say coconut milk rather, and miso. Mix it up with your vegetables, with a lot of greens, and voila. And I've been using smoked oil too. Smoked olive oil brings in a lot of flavor, because it's just about the flavor. We're addicted to flavor, and it's always good to be not addicted to that. I gargle a lot of baking soda and pink Himalayan salt. That calms down the craving. And plus, do it for a week and replace it with something more nourishing, like an activity. Do your deep work, make your best work, write your book, create your paintings, and learn how to distribute it in the market. Learn how to connect with others, learn how to collaborate, and fill up your hours with your goals, desires, and dreams, which may not be the be-all and end-all of your life, but that curiosity, that feeling of alignment is so important that you gotta dive into that and close that gap. And just jump in the water, and you'll feel, within this water there are many doors. You can do backstroke floating, I don't know a lot of swimming techniques, but you get the point. In jumping into a thing, doors open. The universe conspires once you decide. Ralph Waldo Emerson. To the one who decides, the universe will make way for you to succeed, flourish, or become. Be your best self. Do your best. And all is well. Okay? You are pure love. But sometimes we get tripped up and we look through the eyes of inadequacy. In your silent stillness, I'd like for you to affirm the fullness within you. You are full. You are a multitude of all of your ancestors. You have a piece of Jesus, Buddha, Genghis Khan, and Hitler within you. Ooh, is that too harsh? But think about it, my friend. You contain all of it. That's why you choose what you embody, because it takes responsibility and not just being swayed by pleasure and the easy way out. It takes some stretching, my friend, to get to the real you. Practice having tea with Hitler. It might be a bit radical, but this is where you practice acceptance. Imagine having tea with him and not condemning him, because in condemning you become it. When you judge the bad, you become the bad. Take a step back and revert to your smile and your belly and the sun, and accept, approve, respect the journey of other people around you, and learn from listening. Just listen and be mindful of your self-talk. Your life is being created as you think it, because your thinking creates your feeling creates your beliefs, and your beliefs turn into actions and habits, and then it will then become your life. So have you been fighting against circumstance, complaining against what is? I think that's not a smart way to go about it, my friend. Try mindfulness. Try thinking and learning the law of how things work, the 12 universal laws. It's on my website called startearlytoday.com. The 12 universal laws. I should put a search tab here, you think? Yeah, we should put, because if I want to access that fact. Live as if this moment was your last. See, I have articles here, which is free and free for you to use and to make your days better. You can be more authentic. You can have more inner peace. You can have clarity. You can have positive impact. And your personal growth too. Knowing where you are, knowing where you're going, and how you get there, moment to moment, in joy, in flow, in peace. That is where the heart of the matter is that you are happy each and every moment. As you go about your affairs, don't judge it. Work with what is, and be in comfort while in discomfort. So no opinions, no begrudging. So this is just a gentle reminder, my friend, that all is within you. It is how you manage it. And we'll know it by introspection and constantly connecting to the bigger source of all. The bigger source of information is not the internet, it is yourself. So take a deep breath in and breathe out. So may you always engage your internal energy. From dense to subtle energy, you're an ever-flowing, multi-layered, universal dance that expands outwards to the furthest galaxy and inwards to the subtlest heartbeat. Isn't that fascinating, my friend? You are all of the galaxies in the expanding universe, and you are also the microcosm into to the tiniest cell of a cell. Higher up the scale, energy that vibrates at high speed becomes invisible and is referred to as fine or subtle energy. And at the lower of the scale, it is observable and dense. So the energy of a rock is lower than energy of a high thought. But they are of the same reality. Catch my drift? Material things are of dense energy, and your imagination, or the yet to be manifested big house in your imagination, is of high energy if you imagine it with elation and excitement. They're both real, just a difference in resonance. Okay? So we'd like to melt this barrier between material and spiritual. They're both there, my friends. And energy is more malleable, more moldable. This is how you create. You create it in your head as a thought first, and then you bring it on earth in material form through determination and consistency. So may you engage your internal energy, my friend, and turn it into the rock of your dreams. This is your friend Paolo, your mindfulness, mindset coach, and positivity buddy. And I hope you're having a great day. Namaste.